Welcome to our journey exploring the ancient philosophy of Stoicism and how it can transform modern relationships. Imagine turning conflicts into mutual understanding and silence into meaningful dialogue. Stoicism, a school of thought that emphasizes emotional control and resilience, offers profound insights for enhancing our connections with others. But how can these age-old principles apply to your daily interactions? Let's uncover that together. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by emotions during a disagreement or struggled to effectively communicate your true feelings? Stoicism teaches us the skill of perspective, encouraging us to look beyond the heat of the moment. Picture this. Instead of reacting emotionally during a conflict, you respond with calm, collected reasoning, focused on resolving the issue rather than winning the argument. How might that shift the dynamics of your relationship? Join us on this profound journey of self-discovery and fortifying connections. Engage with real examples that resonate with your lived experiences and thought-provoking questions that inspire deeper reflection. How can the ancient wisdom of Stoicism not merely enhance communication, but wholly transform your approach to relationships? Diving deeper, we find Stoicism's core centers on separating what we can control from what lies outside our influence. Within relationships, this distinction becomes a powerful tool. Reflect. What aspects of my bonds with others can I truly impact? The answer resides in our reactions, emotions, and judgments over which we exert agency. Consider the Stoic concept of amor fati, a love of one's fate. This principle teaches us to wholeheartedly embrace whatever life presents, relationship challenges included. Envision adopting a mindset where every disagreement becomes an opportunity for mutual growth rather than a battleground to prove one person right. How might wholly accepting this notion alter your perspective on conflicts with your partner? Now, let's explore the Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of potential challenges. This involves mentally rehearsing difficulties that may arise in a relationship. By anticipating disagreements or misunderstandings in advance, we can prepare ourselves to handle them with poise and resilience when they occur. How might proactively practicing this mental preparation transform your approach to relationship obstacles? Stoicism also underscores the importance of cultivating virtue as the highest aim, especially within relationships. This means consciously nurturing qualities like patience, understanding, and loyalty. Reflect on this. In what ways can you build and exemplify these virtues through your daily interactions with loved ones? To illustrate, envision a scenario where patience and mutual understanding guide a potential argument into a constructive dialogue. Picture a moment of heightened emotions where, rather than an instinctive reaction, there is a pause, a centering breath, followed by a measured response arising from a place of love and respect. The Stoic practice of objective representation compels us to see situations and people clearly, unobscured by the distortions of personal bias or runaway emotion. This encourages us to approach our partners with a clear perspective, seeing them as they truly are, without the cloud of past grievances or anxieties about the future coloring our perception. Imagine the clarity and depth this objectivity could foster in avoiding misunderstandings and cultivating authentic connection. But Stoicism does not merely guide how we manage our own viewpoints. It also instructs how we should strive to support our loved ones through the principle of sympathia, the fundamental interconnectedness of all things. This reminds us that our partner's well-being reverberates through and impacts our own. With this realization, How might it transform the way you bolster and uplift each other through life's inescapable ebbs and flows? Furthermore, Stoicism emphasizes living in accordance with our nature as rational, inherently social beings. This elevates the importance of open and honest communication, fostering relationships where both people feel genuinely heard and respected. Reflect on how consciously adopting this Stoic tenet could enhance how you voice your needs while deeply listening to your partner's voice as well. Two partners approaching a major shared decision take the time to truly listen to each other's perspectives with open minds and hearts. Rather than being mired in personal preferences, they come together rationally yet empathetically to find a solution that aligns with their core values and aspirations as a couple. This is the essence of Stoicism at work, employing sound reasoning, emotional intelligence, and a sincere commitment to mutual understanding to strengthen romantic bonds. We'll close with one of Stoicism's most vital practices, self-reflection. At its core, this introspective tradition urges us to look inward to understand the impacts of our actions, especially within our closest relationships. Envision engaging in a nightly ritual of reflecting on your interactions with your partner. Ask yourself candidly, were my words, behaviors, and emotional responses aligned with cherished virtues like kindness, patience, and respect? This unflinching self-examination cultivates self-awareness while nurturing personal growth and accountability. In turn, this can elevate and enrich your most meaningful bonds, accepting situations, circumstances, and yes, even our partners themselves as they truly are, rather than clinging to how we wish they would be. This philosophy teaches us to relinquish unrealistic expectations and love those closest to us for their whole, imperfect selves. Imagine the serenity that could arise from this level of acceptance within your relationship. How might this shift in perspective elevate the love, respect, and understanding you share? Moreover, Stoicism emphasizes that our relationships extend far beyond just the individual. They are woven into the broader fabric of society and community. It reminds us that our actions and mindsets within our personal bonds can influence and even uplift those around us. By embodying the virtues of empathy, mutual support, and acceptance within our partnerships, we contribute to the greater well-being. So we ask, how might you apply these Stoic teachings to not only nurture your closest connections, but have a positive ripple effect on your extended communities? To illustrate, envision a story of a couple putting Stoic principles into practice through the act of volunteering side by side for a noble cause. Applying empathy, emotional courage, and a shared commitment to service, their bond is fortified even as it extends outward, benefiting others. This act exemplifies how the most intimate relationships can be a profound force for good when imbued with Stoic wisdom. Let this notion inspire us all to embrace the eternal insights of Stoicism, to build healthier partnerships, yes, but also to become forces for connection, understanding, and community well-being through those very relationships. The rewards will echo through generations. As this profound chapter draws to a close, reflect deeply on the Stoic teachings surrounding self-examination, radical acceptance, and our role within the broader community. These timeless principles offer a roadmap for nurturing relationships that are not merely resilient and fulfilling, but also contribute to the greater good of society. How will you purposefully weave these Stoic ideals into the tapestry of your own life and closest bonds? It's vital to underscore Stoicism's emphasis on perpetual growth. a journey of constant refinement. This philosophy is not about attaining an elusive state of perfection, but rather a never-ending commitment to progressing in our understanding, actions, and interactions. This tenet encourages us to approach each new day as an opportunity to enhance our relationships through thoughtful deeds and mindful choices. Envision greeting each morning with the intention to be a better partner, friend, or family member than you were the day before. What tangible steps might you take to manifest this aspiration? Holding yourself accountable to continual self-improvement in service of your relationships. Reflecting on the profound Stoic wisdom we've explored, it's clear these teachings offer far more than abstract philosophies. They provide pragmatic tools for cultivating deeper, more resilient human connections. From embracing life's unchangeable circumstances, to stripping away bias to see situations objectively, to engaging in sincere self-reflection. These principles illuminate a path toward more meaningful, fulfilling ways of living and loving. Let this culmination be not an ending, but an inspiring new beginning, a spark catalyzing your personal journey to embodying the eternal insights of Stoicism in service of your most cherished relationships and society as a whole. We are grateful you chose to embark on this profound exploration alongside us. The road ahead, one of cultivating richer human bonds and catalyzing personal growth through the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, begins at this very moment. Let us collectively commit to embodying these ancient teachings in our daily lives. This encourages us to approach each new day as an opportunity to enhance our relationships through thoughtful deeds and mindful choices. Envision greeting each morning with the intention to be a better partner, friend, or family member than you were the day before. What tangible steps might you take to manifest this aspiration? Holding yourself accountable to continual self-improvement in service of your relationships.